Hello, and thank you for joining us for our real estate proposal for La Maillerie. We are Team 7, consisting of Louise, Maria, Leonardo, Leia, Juliette, Josephine, and Haoxian. In this presentation, we will provide a brief overview of each of the following elements important to understanding the site. We'll start with the background and challenge of the area, the context and stakeholders on the project, our vision for the site, the sustainability value we foresee, our proposed revenue plan, and how to communicate our ideas to the public. Let's begin.
The site La Maillerie is a former industrial site. This area has a rich history and presents a large value for the local people. The target La Maillerie site is composed of two sections, Bâtiment Georges and the green space. While brainstorming the ideas of possible renovation, we were challenged a lot since we tried to create value for these two spaces in a way that complements each other. And eventually, the aim was also to maximize environmental and social benefits. So in 20th century, the site was the heart of the local industrial and capitalist life. The site is divided into three areas: the Jaurès area, the green space, and Georges building. Well, the slogan, "An urban space to interact," was picked up by our team. We aim at finding the best solution to manage all the numerous aspects of the area of La Maillerie while creating as much of social, environmental, and economic value as possible.
Main stakeholders can be grouped into four that are the public and local governmental representatives, major and city halls, schools, clubs, and other local affiliations. Then we have the surrounding communities such as Villeneuve d'Ascq, Vascal, and Croix, and La Mairie 1. The financial partners such as lenders, renters and buyers, or customers also. And finally, transportation partners such as Ilevia.
We can see that Le Projet La Maillerie 2 has a lot of strength and opportunities, such as the sustainability awareness that just grows or the location. We know that there are weaknesses and threats, such as the disagreements between communities, but we are sure that we can avoid all of them.
Our vision for this space is first to promote inclusive and sustainable values. We want this place to be a trendy urban one where you can create, enjoy, interact, and collaborate. Our biggest inspiration for it was the Darwin ecosystem in Bordeaux that really has the same values.
For Bâtiment Georges, we propose a multifunctional use of its 3 floors. The ground floor, already including Make Ici Wasquehal, will include a large auditorium that can be bought or rented out to the community, a collaborative living space, and a small cafe for breaks. The second floor will have hotel rooms, a restoration area, and more meeting space. The third floor, or the roof, will be converted into a covered terrace for enjoyment during events. Our inspiration for this plan comes from the Darwin camp in Bordeaux, France, which offers eco-responsible events, sustainably created collaboration spaces, a skate park, and restaurants with healthy, natural food.
Space, we have high ambitions. We want to make it a cultural and social space. We have separated the space in different areas. A first area would be dedicated for a walk path, a second area with a stage and audience for an entertaining purpose, and financial too. Then a space would be dedicated to sports. And finally, in the middle of the green space, we want to install a bar that would be a social area.
To come to La Maillerie 2, we would like to develop transportation by adding a bus station and provide an electrical car that will make round trip to the tramway for workers. We will also add electrical car and bike station and create stations for Velil bikes and Tier scooters at both sides of the site.
Regarding the construction and design, we wish to add sustainable value to our co-working space with reused materials, second-hand furniture, and solar-powered heaters.
The benefit of our plan for La Maillerie comes from creating social, cultural, and environmental value. By engaging with the site, one will be encouraging harmony with nature through the transformed green space, reducing one's ecological impact through reused architecture, and also using sustainable practices such as public transportation.
Cost of our project comes from construction costs and pollution treatment costs, and the main income comes from operation of the performance space and outdoor activity space. Investors will eventually recover their investment within 10 years and begin to make profits.
The economic benefit of this plan is the revenue that will be generated from renting and selling the spaces inside Bâtiment Georges, as well as sales from the hotel and restoration areas, and also contracting partnerships with local construction companies. The green space offers revenue channels through its cafe and bar, but acts mainly as a supportive space for the events in Bâtiment Georges.
We will put in place a communication plan with different stages for the project. We will start with a teasing phase a few months before the announcement. We will reveal the project thanks to an event with the mayors of the 3 cities and make publicity through traditional communication channel. And there will be a month opening program with different activities.
Our goal is to make La Mairie 2 the center of the neighborhood where people will gather to socialize and get some culture, but also the center for starting companies and artists to express themselves.
BREEAM global recognized plan, which indicating that the design and construction of buildings have a certain level of environmental responsibility. It can help our project through 5 different aspects: external envelope, core services, local services, interior design, and community international.
In our conclusion, we want to for sure take advantage of the perfect location to combine it with the sustainability and develop a concrete plan of interaction with the stakeholders. We want to think out of the box. We will create a diverse common space for local community and economical, social and environmental value in the short and long-term period for all stakeholders. Thank you.